What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Wow, what a video this is. We're comparing two magnificent scrum-halves, Aaron Smith and TJ Perenara, two of World Rugby's greatest scrum-halves of today's generation. Both equally talented in their respective type of play. Aaron Smith is a genius at passing the ball. TJ Perenara's fitness level is absolutely outstanding, and both players, for me, deserve a position in that All Black squad. But who will lead the way in the Rugby World Cup of 2019 in Japan? Now, one thing's for sure, and I've said this many times before, the All Blacks have been blessed with amazing rugby talent. Their depth is absolutely outstanding, and what they have to offer is remarkable. The All Blacks have been dominating World Rugby for so many years now, and they'll be wanting that hat-trick. 3 World Cups in a row, making it their 4th. And in order to do that, they need to bring the top All Black squad. Who may that be? Is it Aaron Smith or is it TJ Perenara? Recent article I read was that Aaron Smith is the man to take them to that next level. His form in Super Rugby has been absolutely outstanding, and rightly so. He's one of the most, well, he is the most experienced scrum-half in All Black rugby history, and probably is the go-to man. But one thing I want to really focus on, and something that we can't forget, is what TJ Perenara has brought to the game. Yes, he's played a lot of his career for the All Blacks as an impact player, but the impact that man brings to the All Black squad is absolutely outstanding. His speed, his tactical play, even his passing, for me, is top-notch. If I have to make a prediction, 2018 was the year for TJ Perenara. It made him, it grew him, it took him to the level of what Aaron Smith was. It was always Aaron Smith and then TJ Perenara. And for me, as we were ending the year of 2018, they were on level par. Aaron Smith wasn't in the greatest of form last year, especially towards the end. We saw TJ really show up. He scored some great points, and he created a lot of opportunities for the All Blacks, which allowed them to go that extra mile. Smith seemed to be under pressure in certain instances, where other games, yes, he did score, and yes, he did capitalize, but it just was TJ's year for me. And I think the selectors of New Zealand really can't overlook that. They need to really put into play of what the achievements have been. Yes, Aaron's in great form in Super Rugby, but let's not forget what TJ's accomplished. I mean, if we look at the Hurricanes right now, they are really looking good. They are the second. Technically, Super Rugby should be number 2, but obviously, stupid conference system, they aren't. But they're the second best All Black squad, and really have shown some skillful play and could be potential winners of the championship. Obviously, Crusaders are there going at favourites, but we can't count out what the partnership between Beauden Barrett and TJ Perenara is. And that's something we mustn't forget. You got Beauden Barrett is probably going to be head fly off for the All Blacks. Then you got TJ Perenara, who's just played Super Rugby season with him. They know each other. And don't get me wrong, I know Aaron Smith knows Bodie as well. But you've got two guys who have been gelling together, getting to the absolute top, or second from the top, and are really showing pure class. Surely continue with the momentum and move it forward to the Rugby World Cup. Mix it around a bit. The All Blacks have an interesting group. They're with the Springboks. There maybe you want experience, and maybe put in Aaron. But I would definitely experiment in the group stage and bring in TJ Perenara as number 9 and start him for a few games to give him that experience, because God forbid there could be an injury, and then one of them are going to have to take the actual lead. But if you bring them into this tournament equally and play them right, look, we've got Rugby Championship, we've got a few games to look forward to then. I would honestly put TJ Perenara and lead him there and bring Aaron on as impact player and mix it up a bit. Then we get to World Cup. You make your final decision. We saw, I think TJ started a game or two for the All Blacks, But I want to see him start more, and I want him to be allowed the opportunity to really take it on. Having Smith coming on at the bench will put more pressure on TJ, and I want to see if he can handle that pressure. We've seen him do it before, and he succeeded. But I want to see it continue and giving him more of an opportunity. If he doesn't succeed and is a better impact player, which I think a lot of you may think he is, then by all means go ahead, keep him on the bench and bring him on in impact time. One thing is for sure, and that is that the All Blacks are the best team or they are the best team in the world, but are the best at comebacks. They are the best in the last 20 minutes, better than any rugby team out there, because they never give up. Their fitness level is top notch. The bench is top notch, and a lot of that credit goes to TJ Perenara because of the impact that he brings as an impact player. So, do you take on the risk, bring your impact player to start, and then you've got Aaron Smith as your impact? I think he can do the job. I really do. But the question is, do you change that system that has been working for so long? And I get that. I do get that. But I want to see Aaron Smith play more rugby for the All Blacks and start. Give him the leadership opportunity. I mean, the man leads the haka like an absolute champion, and you get goosebumps watching him because of the passion that really runs out of him, which is truly remarkable to watch. And I think he's outstanding in everything he does. But that said as well, Aaron Smith, most capped All Black scrum-half, definitely deserves an opportunity. He's in good form. Keep him going. But I'm curious to see the battle. You've got fantastic talent there. Equally use them so that when it gets to World Cup time, you then can experiment here and there. You've got the championship to really take on that experiment role. And I know Steve Hanson's already selected his team and has an idea and a plan of what he's going to do. But I want to see something different from the All Blacks, and I think that will be exciting. Maybe change things up a bit in the championship. Put Bowden on the bench, put Smith on the bench, bring in Richie and TJ, and play them. See how they can adapt, see how they work together. Because obviously Richie's a crusader. So it will be interesting to see how they adapt, but experiment with these things. That's what I want to see. Because I think in the championship, we're not going to see a lot of we're going to see the best of the All Blacks, but we're going to see them miss a few games, take a few breaks, and I think that's going to probably be the case for all the teams in the championship. But I want to see something different, and I think Richie and TJ could be an interesting combination. Test it out in the championship. It should be interesting to see, because I think you could have quite a pairing there, and who knows, maybe they take them all the way. But it's up to Steve Hansen. You guys are the fans. You let me know, what are your thoughts on that. Should TJ Perenara lead the All Blacks into the Rugby World Cup, or should we stick to Aaron Smith? Also, Bowden Barrett, Richie, what's going to happen? I think testing time in the championship, so you can build and see the structure of what you want to take to the Rugby World Cup. Same goes for South Africa, same goes for Australia and Argentina. So much to experiment with, but especially in New Zealand because of the amazing depth that they have in that squad. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, make sure you are subscribed so you can keep up to date with all future uploads. There is so much more to come. Don't go anywhere. It is a big sporting year. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.